everyone, this is Karen.
Hey everybody, I am Shane.
Today we have our lesson on translation practice, and the topic we're going to talk about today is shopping at the traditional markets in Taiwan.
Yeah, so do you shop at traditional markets?
Well, lately I've been shopping more at supermarkets.
Oh, let me guess why. Because of COVID-19?
Yes, well, Taiwan is relatively safe now, so
yes.
But packaged goods, I think, yeah. But I can. It's really fun to shop. Also, just walk around in the markets, though.
Right, and then you can get really good prices.
Really?
Yeah, I think the prices are much cheaper in the traditional markets than in supermarkets.
Do you usually bargain when you go to these markets?
I have never bargained in one of these markets before.
Oh, okay.
Because the ones that I go to, usually the price is posted there.
Okay.
So I just pay the price that is posted. And I think the locals usually pay the posted price too, right?
And I think sometimes the stuff that you can see in the market, it's actually probably more fresh. Some people say.
I think
some vegetables or fruits.
Yeah, it seems that since I started buying food from the traditional market, I do feel like my fruits and vegetables taste more fresh than they did when I got them from the supermarket.
Yeah, it's really fun to walk around and shop around in the traditional markets, though.
And it's part of the culture of Taiwan, so you get to interact with the people. I think it's
right.
Nice.
I know, I really like interacting with the people, too.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
enjoy your shopping at the traditional markets.
We'll see you there.
All right.
Translation practice. Practice A.
Firefighters often risk their lives to save people who are trapped inside burning buildings. To them, it brings them great joy to save lives.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
Hi, I'm Hanny.
Welcome to this month's translation practice lesson. Hanny and I are your teachers. Today we'll be translating. We're going to translate 4 Chinese sentences into perfect English. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a look at the first sentence of today's lesson.
好，今天要翻译的第一个句子是：消防员经常冒着生命危险拯救受困在失火大楼里的人。那么主词是消防员，动词是冒着。那么这句是在陈述事实，所以时态用现在式。
Okay, our first discussion for sentence number 1 will cover the following terms. Firefighter, fireman. Now, you can use either of these terms to refer to a person who puts out fires, usually big fires, and who might help deal with certain emergency situations. Firefighters drive around in big red trucks and work for fire departments. Now, in the past, firefighters were usually men, so people called them firemen. Now, that's not exactly true all the time. Now that women are firefighters too, people tend to use the term fireman less often. So go with firefighter just to be safe. The same goes for the terms policeman and police officer. As women are police officers nowadays, calling them policemen would be weird. For example, when I was a young boy, I either wanted to be an astronaut or a firefighter.
Jeff 老师说他小时候想要成为太空人或是消防员。那么消防员的英文可以说 firefighter 或者是 fireman。其实英文里面有很多职业啊，现在多半都改用比较中性的称呼，像 fireman 现在比较常被称为 firefighter。那么 policeman 现在比较常被称呼为 police officer。比如 A firefighter rescued the boy from the burning building。一名消防员把男孩从失火大楼里面拯救出来。Okay, firefighters are great. If a fire gets out of control, firefighters can fight it by keeping it from getting out of control and putting it out. Often they do so with big, long hoses that can shoot water great distances. They also risk their lives running into burning buildings to save lives.
Yes, they do. And this brings us to our next discussion. Risk one's life to verb. If you risk your life to do something, you put your life on the line to do that thing. You do something dangerous or risky to help someone out, to rescue somebody, to achieve something, etc. Unless you totally have to, by the way, do not risk your life to do something. You could die while trying to do that thing, or you'll be at the risk of death if you try to do such a thing, and you don't need to do that. For example, the cliff diver risked his life to entertain the audience on a nearby beach.
哇塞，从悬崖上跳水听起来好危险哦。那么 risk 当动词，它表示冒着什么的危险，之后可以接名词或动名词。我们要表达冒着生命危险去做某事，这个英文可以说 risk one's life to 加原形动词。例如 He risked his life to save the teenager from drowning. 他冒着生命危险去救那一名青少年，使他免于溺毙。Okay, so firefighters surely do risk their lives. Sometimes firefighters die while trying to save others. Firefighters are very heroic.
Very heroic. Yeah, if you're trapped in a burning building, chances are it will be a firefighter who saves the day for you. Anyways, more on this. People who are trapped inside burning buildings. Yikes! There's a lot going on here. First, these people, these trapped people, they all have something in common. They're all trapped in a burning building. Yeah, the word who tells us this. Now, these are people who cannot escape from a building that is on fire. They are trapped in that flaming building, burning building, that building that is on fire. For example, students who take the bus to school will probably be late this morning.
好，搭公车上学的学生今天早上很有可能会迟到。那么 people who are trapped inside burning buildings 表示说受困在失火大楼里的人。那这边有3个重点。首先，它是以 people 人们来当先行词，后面用关系代名词 who 引导的形容词子句去修饰，限定它的范围，说明是怎么样的人们。像 people who love music 就是爱好音乐的人。那第2个重点 be trapped 它是用被动语态来表达受困在什么什么，像是 The puppy was trapped in a deep hole 有一只小狗狗它被困在很深的洞里。第3个重点是失火大楼的英文我们可以说 burning building， 那其中的 burning 是当形容词形容燃烧的或是失火的，像是 They managed to escape from the burning building， 他们好不容易成功逃出那一栋失火大楼。好，那现在看完相关文法重点，可以翻译整个句子咯。So the sentence could be
Firefighters often risk their lives to save people who are trapped inside burning buildings. Okay, everyone, sentence number 1 is now finished. Let's start in on sentence number 2.
好，今天要翻译的第2个句子是对他们来说，拯救生命带给他们极大的喜悦。那么主词是拯救生命，动词是带给。那这个句子在承接上一句，所以时态也是用现在式。
Not long ago, we said that firefighters are heroes. Firefighters can save your life. You could say that they save lives. Save lives. To save lives is to help people to not die. If you save someone's life, that person is sick, in danger, etc., and you do something to help them out. Without you, they might have died. Little things that you can do, like giving blood, becoming an organ donor, etc., can all have a positive effect on the lives of others. Doing these things can save lives. For example, his quick actions saved lives.
他迅速的行动拯救了许多生命。那么拯救生命的英文可以说 save lives。这个生命呢，我们是要用复数 lives， 毕竟消防员他们拯救了无数生命，不是只有拯救一条命。例如 motorcycle helmets can prevent head injuries and save lives。机车安全帽可以预防头部受伤，并且拯救生命。Well, saving lives has got to make you feel good. Firefighters must feel great after having saved some lives.
I'm sure they feel joyful after saving someone's life. Doing so probably brings them a whole lot of joy. Speaking of which, bring them great joy. Bring great joy to them. Doing something that you love can bring you joy. Before, let's say, you maybe felt okay, not bad, not good. Then, you do that thing that you love and suddenly, you are very happy, joyful even. In a situation like this, you can say that this activity has brought you joy or has brought joy to you. This activity has given you this wonderful, wonderful feeling of joy. For example, building ships inside of bottles brings him great joy.
哇哦，打造瓶中船带给他极大的喜悦。那么 bring 是个授予动词，我们可以用 bring somebody something 或者是 bring something to somebody 来表达带某物给某人，像是 Mickey Mouse has brought joy and laughter to children and adults alike for more than 90 years. 米老鼠为大人小孩带来喜悦和欢笑已经超过90个年头了。好，那我们要表达带给他们极大的喜悦，可以说bring them great joy 或者是 bring great joy to them。 那我们已经学会用英文表达拯救生命还有带给他们极大喜悦。那在翻译句子的时候要特别注意，这个主词拯救生命我们可以用动名词 saving lives， 那这时候就把它视为单数主词，所以会说 saving lives brings them great joy。 好，另外你也可以用虚主词 it 开头，然后把真正的主词这个 to save lives 这个不定词把它摆到句尾，那就会翻译成 It brings them great joy to save lives。 好，那我们现在就来翻译整个句子。 So the sentence could be
To them, it brings them great joy to save lives.
Okay, folks, we have now completed the first half of today's lesson.
And that means that it is time for a break. Don't go away, though. We'll return with the second part of this month's translation practice lesson after this.
Translation practice. Practice B.
Taiwan's traditional markets sell a variety of fruits and vegetables. Besides fruits and vegetables, you can also buy fresh meat and seafood there.
Welcome back. Hanny and I are now going to start looking over the second part of this month's translation practice lesson.
That's right. Let's look over the third sentence of our lesson. 今天要翻译的第三个句子是台湾的传统市场贩售各式各样的蔬果。那么主词是台湾的传统市场，那么动词是贩售，而这个句子在陈述事实，所以时态用现在式。
Now there are two explanations to make in sentence number 3. In the first of these, we are going to talk about markets. You know, those places, oftentimes outdoors, where you can go to buy stuff, eat food, hang out, etc. Taiwan's traditional markets. Traditional markets in Taiwan. The traditional markets of Taiwan. The word traditional can mean old or old-fashioned, though the word traditional is almost always used in a positive way. These markets have been around forever, it seems, or just for a very long period of time. They're almost classic in a sense. Now, at these markets, you buy and eat things that people have been buying and eating for generations in Taiwan. By the way, these three phrases mean about the same thing. Just make sure to not use the article the before the word Taiwan. Don't say the Taiwan. Anyways, for example, many of the traditional markets in Taiwan feature stands selling smelly tofu.
哦，台湾有一些就是有许多传统市场都有摊位在卖臭豆腐。那要翻译台湾的传统市场呢，我们英文可以说 Taiwan's traditional markets， 或者是 traditional markets in Taiwan。你还可以说 the traditional markets of Taiwan。那么刚刚 Job 老师提醒我们，台湾的前面不能加定冠词的。好，例如 Taiwan's traditional markets are good places to experience the vibrant local culture. 台湾传统市场是个体验生气勃勃在地文化的好地方。Okay, let's cover the other explanation we need to make for sentence number 3.
Good idea. As you probably know, everyone, traditional markets are a great place to buy a variety of fruits and vegetables. A variety of fruits and vegetables. Let's say you want to describe a situation in which you have many different things. In such a situation, you can say that you have various kinds of something or that you have a variety of something. If you have a variety of fruits and vegetables, you have many examples of each on hand. Maybe you have carrots and celery and cabbage and corn and tomatoes and apples and oranges and guava.
Wow.
The list could go on and on. You could say that you have all kinds, all sorts of fruits and vegetables in this situation, or that you have a variety of fruits and vegetables. For example, supermarkets are nice, but you have to go to a farmer's market to get a variety of truly fresh fruits and vegetables.
超市是很好很方便没错，但你还是得去农夫市集才能买到各式各样的新鲜蔬果。我们先来看 a variety of 加名词就表示各式各样的什么，我们也可以用 all kinds of 或者是 all sorts of 来加名词去表达。例如Ted listens to all sorts of music. Ted 平常会听各式各样的音乐。好，那我们要翻译各式各样的蔬果，英文就可以说 a variety of fruits and vegetables. 那么其中的 fruits and vegetables， 我们用复数形是要表达这个蔬果的种类繁多。好，那么现在看完相关文法重点，可以翻译整个句子咯。So the sentence could be
Taiwan's traditional markets sell a variety of fruits and vegetables.
Okay, everyone, let's start reviewing sentence number 4. 今天要翻译的第4个句子是，除了蔬果之外，你也可以在那里买到新鲜的肉和海鲜。那么主词是你，动词是也可以买到。那么这个句子在承接上一句，所以时态用现在式。
Everyone, our lesson is now almost complete. In fact, only 2 explanations stand between us and the end of our lesson. The first of these has to do with the word besides and the phrase in addition to. Besides, in addition to. So, there's this and there's something else. There's A and also B. Starting to get the idea? Besides this, there's that. In addition to A, there's B. There's one thing and something else too. There's more, and let me tell you all about it. In such situations, you can use besides and in addition to, okay? A note on usage though. The word besides and the phrase in addition to are prepositional in nature here and are followed by a noun or verb ing. For example, this is terrible. In addition to all this flooding, there's now an earthquake.
哦，这真是太糟糕了！除了淹水之外，现在又有地震。好，那么 besides 和 in addition to 都可以用来表达除了什么什么以外还有什么。那它们是当介系词来用，后面要接名词或动名词。例如 In addition to being an actress, she's also a yoga instructor. 她除了是一名演员，还是一位瑜伽教练哦。Okay, let's wrap things up. When we're done with this explanation, we will be done with our lesson.
Besides being done with this explanation, we'll also be done with our entire lesson. Yeah. Also, many of you will be hungry after we're done with the following explanation. Meat and seafood.
Yum, yum.
The noun meat, everyone, is countable, and it refers to the flesh of an animal that can be sold and eaten. In the singular form, the noun meat, by the way, is quite general, whereas its plural form, that's going to be quite specific. Now, the noun seafood, which is uncountable, I should say, refers to sea creatures that can be sold and then eaten. Okay? Taken together, meat and seafood refers to a situation where there is much to buy and or eat in terms of animal flesh or sea critters. Anyways, for example, if you're looking to have meat and seafood in a single dish, I recommend the surf and turf.
如果你想要在一道菜里面拥有肉跟海鲜，那么就建议你可以吃海陆大餐咯。Jeff 老师说的 surf and turf 就是海陆大餐。好，那么肉和海鲜的英文是 meat and seafood。要特别注意 meat 和 seafood 一般是当作不可数名词来用。这个 meat 当可数名词的时候，它是用来指某一种肉。我们要特别强调不同种类的肉食，就可以用复数型 meats 来表达。那我们来造两个例句。Kate doesn't eat meat as she is a vegetarian. Kate 不吃肉，因为她吃素。The store sells a variety of meats and dairy products. 那间店它有卖各式各样的肉类和乳制品。好，那么现在看完相关文法，重点可以翻译整个句子咯。So the sentence could be:
Besides fruits and vegetables, you can also buy fresh meat and seafood there.
Okay, everyone, with that, today's lesson is now done.
And that means it is break time. Don't go away, though. We'll see you next time for another translation practice lesson. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
各位同学，大家好，我是季安老师。今天带大家看应答问题 questions and response。今天要看的是 who 还有 whose， 问的是人。OK， 那我们用主格或代名词都是可以拿来回答 who 或者是 whose。比如说 Who will be able to organize our annual party this year？ 今年谁要来筹办呢？I think I'll be available then. OK， 讲一个代名词出来，我可以负责，这个也是一个人嘛。OK， 所以这个是 OK 的。那 Who can attend the monthly sales meeting this Friday？ 谁可以去参加呢 ？OK，everyone on our team， 每个人都可以这个也是一个用代名词去回答的范例。OK， 好，那我们看一下常见的回答，比如说一样的这个问句 ，Who can attend the monthly sales meeting this Friday？OK， 那回答可以有这么多种。第一个，你可以用人名去回答 ，Jennifer Lawrence can。OK， 珍妮佛·罗伦斯可以来参加，太棒了。那再来 ，someone from the R&D department 讲出他的部门 ，someone from the R&D department 可不可以？也可以。再来，这个超好用的万用句我不知道，你会问什么问题，你都可以说我不知道嘛，对不对 ？I'm not sure if it's confirmed。我不确定是不是已经确认了。How am I supposed to know？ 你用问题去回答他的问题，反问他，我怎么会知道呢？问我问谁啊？How am I supposed to know？ 再来 ，Isn't it posted? Isn't it posted on the bulletin board？ 这不是已经张贴在布告栏上面了吗？这个不只是反问而已我们还小小的酸他一下，说这家伙怎么搞的啊？怎么都没有在注意啊？哈 ，OK， 有这样的一个概念来，我们来练习看看咯。
Who took the lead in sales last month?
A. I am the head of our sales division. B. Jimmy from our Taipei branch. C. I need more leads.
OK， 这题的答案呢，我们再听一次。
Who took the lead in sales last month?
Who took the lead in sales last month？ 上个月 took the lead 就是领先的意思谁呢？在业务上、业绩上面是领先的呢
A. I am the head of our sales division. B. Jimmy from our Taipei branch. C. I need more leads.
OK， 所以答案是哪一个呢？答案呢是 B Jimmy from our Taipei branch 这个台北部门的 Jimmy，OK， 他 took the lead， 他呢领先了。虽然说这边有这个 I 是一个人但是呢，这边说 Who took the lead， 注意那个时态，对不对 ？Who took the lead？ 你要用什么过去式去回答哦。所以你这边 I am， 而且 I am the head of our sales division， 这个也错，为什么呢？因为它这一句话的意思其实是什么？我是销售部门的头的主管。那 C 呢 ？I need more leads。这边的 leads 呢是潜在客户的名单，这个是还蛮商业的一个词汇哦。因为我们一般学到的 lead L-E-A-D 就是领导领导人 lead leader。OK， 来我们再听一题。
Who is going to apply for the position?
A. The director's daughter might. B. I was in an uncomfortable position. C. It's an entry-level job.
OK， 我们再听一次。
Who is going to apply for the position?
A.
他说什么 ？Who is going to apply for the position？ 这个应征，这个职位谁要应征呢
The director's daughter might.
？The director's daughter might。这个主管的女儿可能会哦。
B. I was in an uncomfortable position. C. It's an entry-level job.
OK， 所以呢，答案很明显的是第一个 ，The director's daughter might。那 B 呢 ？I was in an uncomfortable position. Who is going to？ 那你这边用 I was， 时态上面就错了，时态上错，只要有错一点点就全错，所以后面根本都不用听。那 C 呢 ？It's an entry-level job， 这是一个什么入门等级的工作？这个其实没有回答到，对不对 ？OK， 所以答案是 A。以上是我们今天这堂课的内容，我是季安老师，我们下堂课见，拜拜。
See you next time.